Yo guys, in this video I'm gonna be showing you how to sync dedicated storages, at least the way that I like doing it. Upstairs, downstairs, on a pre-made base, on a base you're currently building. So here's some tips and tricks on that. Also, if you're not in the Discord, join up. We're having some Easter giveaways in the Discord. You'll find the link below. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, be greatly appreciated. All right, so first thing you want to do is, if you're building a base, do this especially if you plan on sinking cryo fridges. All right, lock your pillar to free adjustment, take it all the way up and drop it just a bit. This may take you a few tries to get the right height that you want. This is just my preferred method that I've been using for hell and ever. Take you a fence foundation, pull it out like that, and then when you go to put another foundation, see how it won't drop even with the fence foundation? What you have to do is you have to snap a pillar to the end of that, and this will cause the foundation to drop even with the railing. Alright, now see, it still needs to come down just a fuzz more. But you know, just try it a few times, you'll get it, and then you can build your whole base around that based off of this height. This is what you want to focus on, the height of the first pillar, and everything else will fall into place. Now, let's try again. All the way up, drop it down. Now, let's try that. Right there. That's good enough for me. But anyways, I like the cryo fridge sticking up just a tad bit. Just the least little bit. It's at least a little bit higher than the foundation. That's my personal preference. But, you know, to each their own. Alright, see right here, there's not enough room right here. I can't sink dadies right here. We're on a incline right here. So if I want to sink dadies, I gotta do it more down this way. Alright, let's get into it. We're pretending this is a pre-made base. Alright. Got them there. Angle your tech. We're doing it with tech railings. Works the same for metal and all that stone, whatever. And tech foundations. Alright, make sure your railing is angled. Not a steep angle, but just a regular angle. The first angle you go at, because there's a steeper angle than this. Alright, so what you want to do, make sure you're centered with the railing. Look at it right there. First, place it, lock it, make sure it's on free adjustment, it won't spin. Press K. Look at it. This is perfect. This is about the same. Okay, so this is exactly where you want it on your slanted railing. All right, that's about as perfect as it's going to get. All right, then you want to drop it. You want it to be a little bit higher than the middle of that light. See that light right there? You want it to be just a little bit higher than the middle. So we're going to drop it a little bit more. That is about just a little bit more. Just about right there. All right. Go ahead and start throwing your foundations down. All right. So that right there is about as perfect level as you can get. Now, it might take you a few tries to get it. You can go back and adjust the pillar just at least a little bit every time to get it exactly where you want it. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I'm using tech foundations, I like to make now this is my personal preference. I like to make the dedicated storage just a tiny bit higher than you would with just regular metal foundations, because you see this lip right here, it sticks up higher than the foundation does. Metal foundations would be right here. Okay. Tech foundations got this lip and it's right there. So I like making the dedicated storages even with this lip right here, because when you're standing back, you see it looks like there's a drop right there. Me personally, I don't like that. I don't like to see it. See that right there? I like it a little bit higher than that. But right there is perfect for metal foundations. All right. What you want to do is pick this up. All right. Make sure you got snapping disabled. Push it as far into the corner that you can. All right. Now enable snapping. Snap. Snap. Now right here, you can't snap it, right? So go ahead and pick up these foundations. Snap, snap, snap. All right, we're going to pick up this one. Snap, 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 snap. All right, we can set our foundations back down. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of a fuzz of a crack right here. All right, now to fix that, instead of pushing your dedicated storage up into this right here, what you will do is you'll pick these foundations up right here and slightly scoot it in just a little bit further before you snap all these other ones to it, and then put these foundations back and then start snapping it to it, and then you know, work with it, and you can make the whole thing exactly perfect. All right, we're done down here. Now we're going to work up top. This right here is too high for the railing to snap up top. Let me show you right quick, just so y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so now we're gonna go to snap it. See that high snap? You see the low snap. That low snap's too low. And then the high snap's too high. We'll go ahead and show you right quick. All right, so when I go to pick this up, it's gonna fall. See? It ain't holding it. It's too high. And we'll do it again. And then you will see the low snap right here. We'll put a ceiling on it. Now to see the low snap. Won't work either. It needs to be in the middle of both them snaps. You got the low snap, the high snap, and then you need the middle snap. The middle snap is what will hold your ceiling into place attached to the railing. Alright. Alright, so after you got your dadies on the bottom floor placed, go over here on another area, anywhere, and do this same thing I'm getting ready to show you. You don't have to tear these down. You know, you don't have to tear your dadies back up. Alright, so what we're gonna do is that, and we'll do the same thing we've been doing. Do that. And you'll make sure it's as centered and straight as you possibly can get it. Okay. That looks about right. So let's see if that is correct. Free adjustment, press K. No, it needs to come back a little bit more. About right there. All right, press K. Now that's about right. See the distance between, like I showed you just a minute ago, the distance between the railing, the fence foundation and the pillar. The distance between the two needs to be about that far apart. All right. Anyways, after you got it about that far apart, go ahead and lower it. Now, like I was saying earlier, instead of making the pillar in the middle or a little bit higher than the middle of the blue light you see there, what you need to do is make it lower. So you need to take it down to about middle of the way of the blue light. Instead of a little bit above the middle, it needs to be a little bit lower than the middle. So you want to take it a little bit lower. So about right there. All right. Now, you look at this. You see how that's too low? You see how the Deddy is lower than the foundations right there? It's too deep of a sink, but you got to do this similar to this in order to get the top to attach. Take the railing, snap it. See how it snaps down to the bottom snap? You want the top, the middle snap. Boom, right there. The ceiling, snap it into place. Now come down here and pick this up. Now that should be good right there. Go back up. Take our Deddy out, see where our height is at. Up here, it's just a little bit lower than the what it should be, but you can work with it. Take the pillar and move it up just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more, and you'll get it. Pick up the surrounding ceilings, so you can snap these together. Snap. Pick this one up. Alright, in order to finish placing, you need to snap a railing here. Go ahead and drop you another ceiling here to hold it. And now you can pick this ceiling up. And this railing. Alright. Put that one there. Now we need to put a ceiling over here. Okay. Now we need to put a railing on this side to hold it. See that? See the green showing? Boom. There you go. Now you go over here and pick this railing up. Boom. Now you can not place one there yet. Now you need to pick up this ceiling right here. Oh wait, and this ceiling. Alright. Snap one in there. And there you go. Now you just snap all your ceilings back into place. And that's pretty much it, guys. This one's just a little bit lower than what it should be. But, you know, you can tinker around with it. Just use the same method I just showed you. Tinker around with it. And you can get it perfected. A little bit of practice. Practice makes perfect. Let's get it. Alright, also when you drop down, you can do this. This is what I like doing just for the looks. I like snapping railings all the way around it. Kind of makes it look caged. You know? You know? My personal preference. I think it looks pretty cool. You can make this a lot bigger than this. Now, think about this. When you sink Deddys, if the flooring is not perfectly straight, the bigger you make the area of sunken Deddys, the more off it's going to be, the bigger it goes out. So you need to make sure your pillar is straight, first and foremost. Straight and lined up. Alright guys, till next time. Peace. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any requests or questions. Also, you can always catch me live on Twitch. Until next time. Bye.